Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Full Stack Adda. In today's video, we are going to learn about data types and type of operator in JavaScript. If you watch last video, we learned how to declare variables in JavaScript is keyword, let keyword and const keyword. And if you remember, when we declare variables, we just use those keywords, but we didn't specify the type of those variables. So in JavaScript, variables are not associated with any data type. So we just declare the data type, but we don't specify the type of that variable. So in JavaScript, you can assign any value to any variable, and also you can reassign any other data type value to any variable. It means initially you can assign a number to a variable, and in the next line you can assign a string to the same variable also. That is possible and accepted in JavaScript. So that's why we call JavaScript is a dynamically typed language. And there are total 8 data types in JavaScript, and 7 are primitive types and 1 is object type. And primitive types: boolean, null, undefined, number, begin, string and symbol. And last one, object type, is object only. All these types in with the real examples. And type of operator. Type of operator, it is used to know variable value data type, and its syntax is we write type of space and the variable name. So it gives us the what is the type of that particular variable. So we will first learn about undefined. Let me first declare a variable first name. And as you learned in the previous video, when we declare a variable, by default its value is undefined. So let me run Control F5. You can see in the output we see undefined. We can also manually assign undefined to this variable and same output undefined. And to know type of this variable, we can use type of operator before the variable name. And if we run again, we get the type of is undefined also. We got 2 undefined, so that's why we see number count 2. So here type of undefined variable is undefined. Let's discuss about the next null. Here let me change the variable name to last name. For variable, if you don't assign any value, it's undefined by default. When it comes to null, we need to manually assign null, then only the variable value contains null. This example, so we get the first output as null, and type of null is object. And this is the difference between undefined and null. So this is very common interview question. What is the difference between undefined and null? So undefined means you declared a variable, there is nothing value in that variable. But when it comes to null, we manually assign null to a variable, then only it contains null. And when you call type of operator on undefined variable, it returns undefined. But for null, it returns type of is object. So this is the difference between null and undefined. So next we discuss about boolean. So boolean, it contains only two values. So for boolean data type you can assign only two values, either it is true or false. Let me run here is married and call type of operator. If I run, you can see first one will be true and type of is boolean. We can also change to false. If we run again, we get the output false and the type of is boolean. So for boolean data type we can assign only two values, that is true or false. And next data type, number. So for numbers we can assign normal integers like 24 normal integers without decimal point, and we can also assign decimal. So let me first show you without decimal. You can see first it prints the value 24 and type of is number, or you can also send some decimal values. For both decimals and non-decimals, the data type is same, number only in JavaScript. And another data type, string. Let me take address. And in string, in JavaScript string, you can write in single quotes or you can also write in double quotes, but I always prefer to use single quotes most of the time, but it is accepted to use both single quotes and double quotes. You can use either of them. So I'm just using Hyderabad, print this one, and type of, you get Hyderabad in the first log and type of is string. String, for on string it has many other methods, and we will have a separate dedicated session on string and string objects in the future videos. For now, just know you can declare a string using single quotes or double quotes, and its type of, when you call type of operator, it returns string. Big int. Now number can handle the range up to 15 digits, but if the number goes beyond 15 digits it will lose some precision. Means whatever the number you assign to a number, it will not return the exact one. If you look at this example here, at the end we have 997. If I run this program, we get different output 996. So it is shifting one number back to 6, right? So for that purpose, if the number exceeds 15 digits, then we use the big int. And to represent it as a big int, we can append n at the end. Now it becomes big int. Yeah, you can see, we can see exact value now. And another possible way is we can also create big int some number. Let me change it to 8 and print it. And run it. Shouldn't use new keyword here. Directly we need to use int. Yeah, you can see constructor big int. Normally this big int also we don't use in many of programs, so just it is good to know there is a data type big int for the large numbers. And object. So object, we will have a separate session on objects, and for now just know object we can declare with the curly braces like this, open and early curly braces. For now this is empty object, and if I run, the output also contains empty object. And you can also declare a key and value. So object is a collection of key and values. We can declare like this. Here first key is first name and its value is Narayana, and second key is last name and its value is Baja. And if I run, see in the second output first name last name in the console. And we will have a dedicated session. This is very most important concept in JavaScript, so we'll have separate session on this in the future videos. And the last one, symbol. Symbol, it is also another primitive data type in JavaScript, but this is also not much used one, but just know it's a high level. Symbol, when we create, every time it will return a unique property. And to create symbol, we can just initialize with empty constructor like in the line number 1, or you can also assign some strings in the constructor so it will hold that value. And we can also use these symbols as keys in the object like this. You can see in the first example you can say symbol, and in the second example we can say symbol of fname, and in the object we can see we can use it as a keys. So these are all the different data types we have learned. So to summarize, we have learned there is any variable in JavaScript is not associated with any data type, and 8 data types, 7 primitive types, boolean, null, undefined, number, begin, string and symbol, and object type. And also we have a type of operator to know the variable value data type. So assignment for you is same, you create some dummy file and declare variables for each data type, and print that value and also print type of that value. And so do some hands-on, so then only you will get understand of each one. And we also learned difference between null and undefined in this video. Thank you.